Prime Minister Mark Carney has stated that Canada will not implement retaliatory tariffs against the United States, emphasizing that current bilateral trade negotiations are showing positive signs. This stance comes amidst pressure from some provincial leaders, including Ontario Premier Doug Ford and organized labor, who are urging a more aggressive response to U.S. tariffs that are impacting Canadian jobs and investment. Carney's comments were made following Stellantis' decision to move Jeep Compass production from its Brampton, Ontario plant to Illinois, a move the Prime Minister attributed directly to U.S. trade actions. Despite calls from Premier Ford to retaliate, Carney stressed that now is the time for dialogue, with Canadian and U.S. officials engaged in intensive negotiations. Canada's Trade Minister Dominic LeBlanc is in Washington, meeting with senior U.S. officials, accompanied by Michael Sabia, clerk of the Privy Council, as both nations work towards a resolution. Negotiations are focused on critical sectors like steel, aluminum, and energy, with the potential revival of the Keystone XL pipeline also on the table. U.S. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick has indicated that any trade deal may not include the removal of tariffs on Canadian automobiles, fueling anxiety and reinforcing Premier Ford's demands for a stronger Canadian stance. Earlier this year, Carney lifted most retaliatory tariffs on U.S. products to facilitate talks. While most Canadian goods continue to enter the U.S. duty-free, tariffs remain on certain steel, aluminum, and auto imports as Canada holds out for a comprehensive agreement. Regarding the Brampton plant closure, Carney expressed Canada's disappointment to Stellantis CEO Antonio Filosa, who cited the current trade environment as a factor in the decision. Filosa indicated that future model allocation to Brampton depends on the upcoming renegotiation of the Canada-U.S.-Mexico agreement. Meanwhile, some laid-off Brampton workers are being offered positions at Stellantis' Windsor plant, though the Unifor Union has expressed concerns that this does not fully compensate for the job losses. Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre has criticized Carney's approach, blaming the Prime Minister's trade policies for the Stellantis decision and calling for a new policy to boost domestic auto manufacturing, including the elimination of GST on Canadian-made vehicles. If you like our content, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, News Today.